Hello students, we are going to attempt one numerical which came in JEE Advanced on based on transformers. So I would suggest those who haven't gone through the concept video I posted earlier, first go through the concepts, then you attempt this numerical. Now, no need to get discouraged. Pause the video, read the question, and try to note down the data which you understand. Then we'll move forward. Alright, so I hope you have read the passage at least. So here it says the power plant produces 600 kilowatt power at 4000 volt, which is to be transported 20 kilometer away for consumers usage. It can be transported either directly with a cable of large current carrying capacity or by using a combination of step up and step down transformers at two ends. The drawback is large energy dissipation. The method uses transformers, the energy dissipation is smaller, etc. etc. These are all things, if you could recall, I taught in the concept video already. At the very end of it, we were discussing this only, how to minimize power losses while transferring from the power station to our homes. So it is saying we can either transfer it directly or we can transfer it with the help of step up and step down transformers. So let us try to note down the data first. The power generated is 600 kilowatt. The voltage at which the power is being generated, it is 4000, and the distance is 20 kilometer. Now let us move on to our first question based on this passage. The question is of direct transmission case. Now we do not have to consider any transformers are being used. The power which was 600 kilowatt generated is directly transferred with the help of a wire without any transformers in between. The voltage is 4000 volt and the distance given is 20 kilometer. Now read the question. It says the cable of resistance 0.4 ohm per kilometer is used. Then the power dissipation is. Now remember what I told you. The power dissipation will be simply equal to I square R. Now our aim in this question is to find the current flowing through the wire and the resistance of the wire. If you look at the data, the resistance per unit length is given and the distance is also given. So we can write the resistance of the wire to be 0.4 into 20. Kilometer gets cancelled, so it comes 8 ohm. The resistance of the transmission cable is equal to 8 ohm. Now we need to find the current. So you can use the power is given. Power is 600 kilowatt. I am converted it into watts. Power equals to V into I. Remember, I told you power equals to V into I. V is given 4000 volt into I. So from here we can find the value of I. The value of I comes out to be 150 ampere. Now if we need to find the power loss, we just have to substitute in the formula. We can write power loss equals to 150 square into 8. Now this is the power loss, but we are required to find in percentage. So power loss upon power original. This is the power original which was being produced into 100. This value we are required to find. Just substitute the values and do the calculations. We'll get our answer. 150 square into 8 upon 600 into 1000 into 100. Calculating all these. If you solve this, you will finally get the value 30. So option B is our correct answer. So you can see even in JEE Advanced, this problem is not very typical. It is rather a scoring numerical. Now we have moved on to the second question based on the passage. Let us read the question and understand. In this method, we are using transformers and assuming the ratio to be like this. It's a step-up transformer. So remember, in case of a step-up transformer, the value of secondary voltage or the output winding should be more than the input winding. So 1 is to 10, it is basically given Ns by Np equals to 10 is to 1, because if the number of secondary winding would be more, then only you can step it up. If you don't remember, just recall the concept video. Go through that one first. Now remember what was the voltage which was being generated. So the voltage which was being generated at the powerhouse, it was 4000. So that acts like a primary voltage at the power station, because at power station we used a step up transformer, and near our home we will use the step down transformer. So first we are calculating what happens near the power station. Power station generated 4000 volt. We used a transformer to step it up. What will be the voltage after stepping it up? We are getting it equals to 4000, 40,000 volts. So after generating the power at 4000 volt at the power station, we first use the step transformer and we are supplying the current or the power now at 40,000 voltage. Now see what happens near our home. At near our home we use the step down transformer, so definitely the secondary winding number should be less than the primary winding number. I am using ns dash np dash for our home transformer, the step down transformer, which can be written as the secondary voltage upon the primary voltage. So what is the output voltage we are getting near our home? We are getting the output voltage 200. So here we will write 200. And what is the input voltage coming to the transformer at our home? This is coming to be 40,000, which was being delivered from the power station after stepping it up. So from here you can see we need to find the primaries to secondary ratio. So NP dash is to NS dash. It comes out to be 200 is to 1.